What's going on, y'all? It's Lodge Vlogs. Today we got another Prize Picks video for you guys. In today's video, we got the WNBA Finals Game 4 for this Friday, October 10th WNBA slate. Again, Phoenix Mercury versus Las Vegas Aces. This could be the last WNBA video of the season for us on the channel. It is currently a 3-0 lead with the Las Vegas being up and Las Vegas Aces being up on them. So hopefully we get another game out of it if Phoenix pulls through. They're at home, so we got two players cooked up for you guys, and I hope you guys been staying tuned with the channel. We just cashed out in yesterday's video as well. We went 2-0 on our Thursday night football props that we gave you guys. So again, if you guys tell yesterday's, that one cashed out, the one before cashed out. So we've just been super consistent on the channel. Out of the last 13 picks we've given you guys, the last 6 videos, again, we've only had one video that's missed. 5 out of 6 videos have cashed, and again, out of the 13 picks, we've hit 12 of those. So definitely been so solid, and the one pick that missed was because of blowout in the finals, game 2, I believe. So again, been super consistent on the picks. If you guys been telling, let me know down below in the comments of this video. Here's the little recap of the last couple of videos. This was yesterday's Thursday Night Football. Wandell Robinson, player of the day, over 5 receptions. He had 6. Saquon Barkley over his 4.5 receiving yards. He had a total of 9. Glad we took his normal or his goblin line because the normal line was at 17.5 and he only ended up having 9. So nice little cash out right there. Double up. This was game 3. Went 2 out of 2. Alyssa Thomas, player of the day, paired with Chelsea Gray, goblin. That one cashed out 2 out of 2. This was the game 2 slip that we gave you guys that turned out to be a blowout. Alyssa Thomas, she only played 30 minutes when she was averaging 36 minutes alone in this series. She had this in the third quarter and just barely played like a minute in the fourth quarter. So obviously that's the only miss we had right there. This was game 1. 3-man, Chelsea Gray, Asia Wilson, Alyssa Thomas. This one cashed out 3 out of 3. This was college football Saturday, the last college football for week 6, I believe. Diego Pavia, Joseph Williams. This one cashed out 2 out of 2. And then this was the last WNBA video before the finals with Aces against Indiana Fever in that series to close them off. Asia Wilson, player of the day, cashed out, paired with Leah Boston over her 7.5 line. So again, these have been our last videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last 6 videos we've given you guys. We've only had one miss. As you guys can see, all these green speaks for itself. 12-1 on last 6 videos. Again, just been super consistent. Every single one's been cashing out, again, except for one blowout. So again, the stats and everything speaks for itself. You have the proof and evidence. You guys vouch for me down below in the comments, and hopefully we keep this run going on this last potentially last WNBA going on for this Friday's slate. So before we get into picks on today's video, make sure to drop that like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. Be much appreciated. If you guys been enjoying all the free content and whatnot, we got so much more coming up. We still got NFL season here. We still got college football season here. And then within the next 2 weeks, we got NBA basketball coming back officially starting the 21st, I believe. So again, we'll be having that content uploading every single day. NBA typically loaded on their slates, so should be very solid. And if you guys are new here, we do not charge for picks or anything. So if you guys like to help me out and or support me, the only thing I'm asking for is a like right quick down below. Again, it's completely free. Literally takes 1 second, and there is a new hype feature if you guys are watching on your phone. If you guys click that after you hit the like button, it should pop up. It would be also much appreciated. Or if you swipe left on the comments, you'll also see the hype button. So again, that really helps with the channel, just getting out there more people, just for the growth and everything. But enough talking, we're going to hop right into the picks on today's video. Again, Friday, game 4. As you guys can see, Aces, Mercury, all these games have been close except for that game 2. So again, it's been decent. Over and under of 163.5 in favor of Las Vegas Aces, minus 2.5. Now, we do have an injury on the Phoenix Mercury end with Sabali being out. She's playing a huge amount of minutes. So again, the other starters should see an increase in their shot attempts and everything, minutes even. So winner go home situation. They have nothing else to lose. They're going to be playing their players. Same with the Aces. They're going to want to close it out. So I believe, though, I feel like Mercury should be able to pull through this one again and not get swept. So we're going to be rocking with a player of the day from Mercury end. And with that being said, in that case, player of the day in today's video, we're going to be rocking with Kayla Cooper over her 18.5 points. So far this whole series, her line's been at like 17.5 or 16.5. Now we got this injury with Sabali. As you guys can see, she was playing like a good 36 plus minutes a game this whole series, and actually averaging like 13 plus points a game against this team. So again, she's definitely a huge part of this team. Now she's out. And Las Vegas Aces, defensively, they're currently ranked 7th in the whole league in points allowed, giving 80 plus a game. Now with her absence being there, Kayla Cooper and Alyssa Thomas should be able to dominate. Alyssa Thomas has been the go-to player, though, so I feel like they should definitely key on her in this type of matchup, with Sabali being out and her being like the main only big primary scorer. So Kayla Cooper being a bigger guard that she is, small forward, whatever you guys, shooting forward, whatever you guys want to call her. Again, I feel like this is the game where she steps up, even with Sabali and everything in there. First game 1, she had 21 points. Second game, she had 23 points. In this matchup right here, she had 17. She covered her normal line. I believe her normal line was at 17, so she would have broke even on this one. But again, with the absence, it got pushed up by like 1.5, which I'm not worried about. Again, it should help her either way. So I feel like she should have a good game right there. If you look at Las Vegas Aces against opposing guards, they give a total of 40 plus points a game. And then to that forward position, guard forward spot, which she does play, they give up an additional almost 40 points, 37 to be exact, being ranked 10th in points allowed. So in 13 teams in the whole league. So again, that's just rock bottom 3 defense right there. So almost giving up a combined total of 80 points a game to those two spots that she does play, with an injury being there and her already playing good minutes. First game, 35 minutes. Game, those are blowout, 31 minutes. This last game, 35 minutes. So as long as it's a good game, we'll see a 35-minute game out of her locked, guaranteed. And if she's playing 35 minutes in this two positions, give up a total of almost 40 a game, at least 20 of those points should be able to come from her, like we saw from game 1 and 2 against this Aces team. And if we look at them, Las Vegas Aces against that opposing guard through forward spot, which she does play, out of the last, 6 matchups, only one player hasn't been able to cover, and that was her teammate, Duana. And obviously, she's not really like a primary scorer. She doesn't play as many minutes for this team. So outside of that, though, the players that do play their typical minutes and are scorers, like Kayla Cooper, again, she's covered her normal line every single time. To start this series, she was originally at 15.5, second game 16.5. In this last matchup, like I showed you guys, she was at 17. So now we got a little higher, but not worried about that. I feel like this is the game where she goes to, again, because all eyes are more than likely going to be on Alyssa Thomas, since she's the main go-to player down below in the paint. So Kayla Cooper, definitely expecting a good one out of her to step up. And her shot attempts have also been very consistent. Within the last 5 games alone, 3 of those are the same exact series. She's been shooting around 49%, almost 50% on 14 shot attempts a game, again making 7 of those. And she does take a good amount of 3-pointers, shooting 40%, which we love to see. And so far this series, again, last 2 games, she's been getting to the free throw line a decent amount of time. So again, everything tied together with her just winner go home situation at home. And again, her teammate being out, her shot attempts should be up, especially on top of what she's been taking against this team alone, shooting very well. So I feel like this one should be a good one for her, and we're going to be rocking with this one as our player of the day on today's video. So if you guys are new here, we give you guys a player of the day in every single video. Those are the ones we are most confident in and believe should have the best chance of hitting, in our opinion, just based off the matchups and everything that we find. So Kayla Cooper in that case is today's for Friday, October 10th, game 4. And then on the other side of the ball in this matchup, we're going to be rocking with Jewell Loyd over her 9.5 points and rebounds. She's been going crazy on the rebounds last 2 games, even last 3 games, first 3 games of this series. Game 1, she had a total of 4 rebounds. Game 2, she had a total of 7 rebounds. Game 3, she had a total of 7 rebounds. Now, Phoenix Mercury, they're, again, missing another player, bigger player with Sabali being out. She was getting a good amount of the boards. Now that leaves a lot of opening for the opposing guards, which they're already pretty vulnerable to on giving up rebounds. Like Chelsea Gray, Jewell Loyd, and Jackie Young, all of them have been getting a great amount of boards evenly. So, again, that should really increase the ceiling on all of them. And, again, if all of them are having it whenever she comes in off of the bench for one of those players, again, it leaves her even more openings for those rebounds. And on top of that, she should be able to cover with just her points alone. Again, first matchup, she had 18 points. Second game, she had 9 points. Third game, she had 16 points. So again, 2 of the 3 games, she's been able to cover with her points. One of them got hooked by 0.5. But again, her rebounds have just been really doubling her line on every single one of these. So I'm not really worried about this one at all. Again, it is a Goblin line for a reason. Just want to get an easy double up to pair with our player of the day, though. Again, rather safe than sorry. Just who knows what could happen in these type of games. She does come off the bench, and she's only been seeing an average of 30 minutes a game. So again, rather like to play it like that instead. By far, Phoenix Mercury's worst defensive area against opposing teams is that guard spot, which Jewell Loyd does play. They're ranked eighth in points allowed and rebounds allowed, giving a total of 43 plus points a game and 12 plus rebounds a game. Forward and center spot, they're locked down defensively, ranked number 1 against opposing forwards and number 1 against opposing centers. So obviously they got A'ja Wilson, who just dropped 34 points against them, who is a center position. So again, all eyes should be on A'ja Wilson if they don't want to get swept. Again, she just had her series high against this team, 34 points. Went crazy, did her thing, had a game winner on them as well. So again, if they're going to want to keep up on this game, they can't let A'ja Wilson just dominate them. So defensively, they should really help out on her. Again, leaving a lot more openings for that guard position, which they're also already lacking to if they want to win this series. So feel like this is a pretty good line. Obviously, it's a Goblin line. Do not want to go crazy into depth on this one. Again, it's currently like minus 450 all around the board on all other sports books. So again, should be pretty solid. And then if we look at Phoenix Mercury and their last 10 guards they have gone against, 8 out of the last 10 players have been able to cover. And if we look at the players that haven't, again, it was her teammates Chelsea Gray, who got hooked by 0.5, and then Jackie Young. This was just a terrible off game. I think it was game 1. But outside of that, again, 80% hit rate on guards going against them should be pretty solid. And her resume against this team, last 10 head-to-heads, she's covered this one 90% of the time. The only one where she wasn't able to cover was when she's only saw 26 minutes in a blowout matchup in a regular season game. So not too worried about that. Again, she should be playing great minutes no matter what. And as long as it's not a crazy blowout, more than likely Jewell Loyd should be able to get us 9.5 points and rebounds, which she's been dominating on 22, 16, and 23. Again, should be pretty free in my opinion. So that's going to be the last and final player on today's video. Jewell Loyd over that 20. Oh, wait, if we look at her points line, right when I was making this video, her original points line was at 9.5, and now it just got pushed up to 10 points. So again, even PrizePicks knows there's pretty good value on this play, but 9.5, we're going to be rock with this one either way. I feel like this one should be solid. And this is going to bring out 2 players for this WNBA Finals Game 4 slate. Again, player of the day, Kayla Cooper, 18.5 points, paired up with Jewell Loyd, 9.5 points and rebounds. So that's going to conclude today's video. Again, game 4. Hopefully we keep this little run going. Been so solid on the picks. Showed you guys at the beginning of the video. You guys can vouch for me down below in the comments. Again, if you guys been cashing and tailing down below, let me know. Really just love to see whenever the picks actually do help y'all out and just win some money together, which we are all trying to do here. But yeah, that is all I got for you guys in today's video. We got a free Discord. If you guys haven't joined, link is down below in the description of this video. Post all the wins and everything, announcements, extra player props whenever we don't upload videos. Will all be down there again, free. If you guys like to join, I think we have like 500 plus people in there, so a nice little community built up. But that's all I got for you guys. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see today.